chosen ones, empaths, so many of you have reached a point now where you realize this narcissist you was involved with you don't need any longer. You see, so many of you were codependent in the relationship you was involved with this narcissist in your life. So many of you are codependent, but so many of you have now reached that point of realizing that you don't need them. And the thing is narcissists, even though they suffer with low self-esteem, even though they suffer with low self-worth, on the exterior, they feel like they're super special. They masquerade around through life like they're so special and everyone needs them. And them seeing that you are now in a place on your healing journey and your recovery, and you no longer need them. You're no longer codependent. No longer are you crying. Gone are the days where you were crying, can't eat, can't sleep, and you're getting on with your life. You're self-sufficient. You're relying on yourself. You're doing things for yourself, by yourself. You're achieving things. This is a crushing blow to the narcissist you was involved with. This is the thing. It makes no sense. When they had you around, they treated you so badly. They devalued you. They abused you. They treated you mean. They treated you very bad, right? And they may have discarded you, reverse discarded you, but you've gone off now into your journey, your healing journey, and they just can't stand the fact that you no longer need them. This is the biggest blow for the narcissist. They are filled with so much self-importance where they feel like that you're not able to function without them in your life. And them witnessing, seeing you doing well, seeing you okay, seeing you smiling when they're stalking your social media, seeing you okay again, you know? You may still have some healing to do. Yes, of course, you went through maybe decades of abuse. But you're now at a point where you don't no longer need them. And this hurts them to their core, the narcissist you was involved with. This really irritates them and really hurts them. They think they're so important that you should be crying non-stop, never blossoming, never thriving back in your life again. This is how they wanted you to be. They wanted to keep you stagnating. They didn't want you to develop, this narcissist you was involved with. And the thing is the separation through the divine intervention from God Almighty or the universe, however you want to call it, the separation that took place between yourselves is actually the deciding factor, which actually heals you to a point when you break the codependency chains. You break this codependency issue and you're self-sufficient, you're okay, you're getting on with your life, you're doing well, you know? And it makes no sense, you know? The narcissist hates it. Makes no sense whatsoever. This narcissist could have discarded you. This narcissist could have reverse discarded you. You know, they could have treated you like you were trash. Now, you're not trash. Make sure you realize that now. You're not a bit of trash. You're very special indeed. And they know this now. They know this now by the way that you've gone in formation in your life, the way that you've gone on with your life, the way that you've gone on to achieve things, the way that you're thriving in your own life. And they are so bitter, twisted, resentful, miserable about you doing well. And this is just the ill mind of the narcissist that you was involved with. They cannot take the fact that you're doing okay. They cannot take the fact that you're happy again. They cannot take the fact that they catch a glimpse of you smiling on social media. They can't take the fact that they see you doing well. This narcissist you was involved with is so ill. They're so ill. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. They always thought you're going to need them. That's the reason why this narcissist you was involved with discarded you in such a hurtful, horrible way. They cast you aside like you were nothing. They treated you so badly. And they thought to themselves in their head, this person's always going to need me. This person will never get over me. This person will always feel like they need me. And they thought that you was going to be staying in that codependent state. Now, I will declare a warning, right? It is common for empaths after being in a narcissistic relationship to find themselves going into other narcissistic relationships and other narcissistic relationships and other narcissistic relationships because they don't break this codependency issue. But, you know, you really need to make sure that you break this codependency. You were born in this world alone and you will die alone. I'm not trying to be dark or gloomy or, you know, right now, but I'm just saying you were born in this world alone and you die alone, and you don't need anyone in existence to make you feel sufficed in life. You don't need anyone in existence. You don't need anyone's validation, attention, or anything for you to feel worthy. You can do this alone. You need to reach the point that you no longer need them. You have to reach this point and break the codependency issues for those of you that haven't broken the codependency issues yet. You need to make sure that you feel like you don't need them in your life for you to be able to move forward in your life. You need to make sure of that. For you to move forward healthily, you know, in the right way, you need to make sure that you've broken these codependency issues, right? And breaking these codependency issues is a brutal blow for the narcissist. The narcissist felt like, you know, they would have discarded you or reverse discarded you or however it ended. They thought you'd always be reliant upon them. They thought you would always need their validation. They thought you'd always need their attention. This is what they thought you'd be like. And they're not ready for you. I've read the comment section. So many of you survivors are now feeling better in yourselves being out of the relationship. So many of you are feeling, you know, you're on your healing journey. You're doing things. You're achieving things, you know. So many of you survivors have gone into other pursuits in life and you're achieving things in life, and it's a beautiful thing, right? But this narcissist you is involved with hates the fact that you've broken these codependency issues. They hate it. They hate it. They always thought that you would need them. This narcissist you is involved with, they always thought that you would need them. So you no longer needing them now is a crushing blow for them. You know, it's a crushing blow. So just focus. Remember, as I said, you're born in this world alone, you die alone. You don't need no one's validation, attention, or anything like that to feel sufficed. You don't need their validation for you to feel worthy. And just make sure you don't find yourself going in the cycle of going from relationship to relationship to relationship without properly healing. Make sure you do the healing first. Make sure you do the healing first. You've got to do the groundwork. You have to do the groundwork. The narcissist doesn't do the groundwork. The narcissist doesn't heal properly. They heal through people. You don't need to do that. You don't need to try and heal through people. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. You can't heal through people. You need to take a period of time alone, and you need to focus on your healing. Treat yourself like a guest. Treat yourself well and focus on your healing, because this narcissist hates the fact that you're healing. This narcissist you is involved with hates the fact you no longer need them, right? For all of you that realize you no longer need them, this narcissist is hating the fact you no longer need them. And for some of you that are still on your journey or it's early days, you will get to this point. You will get to this point when you realize and you break the codependency issues. So just keep going down the journey of healing. Keep on healing. The narcissist has got so much inflated sense of self. Even though in the core of them, they suffer with low self-worth, low self-esteem, etc. They've got an inflated sense of self or an ego. They feel like they're so special and important. And this is why they thought that you would always be caught up and stagnating and not healing and not bettering yourself and not bettering yourself in life. This narcissist you was involved with is a fool for thinking that a chosen one or an empath is going to stay stuck on them, right? This narcissist you was involved with hates when you no longer need them. And so many of you are there already. So be proud of where you're at. You're there. You no longer need them. You've achieved a great goal. You've broken the codependency issues. You know, and for all of those, this fresh journey may have, you know, is still fresh. The wounds are still fresh. You will get there. Just take your time to heal. It's so crucial for your development. It's so crucial for your development. Take your time to heal. Do not get caught up in the cycle like these other empaths do. Many empaths get caught up in the cycle. That's why I put out the disclaimer there and the warning. Do not get caught up in the cycle of rushing into relationship after relationship after relationship. It only damages your soul. It will never benefit you. Okay? So, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.